Alright, so we're going to be looking at when pigs fly. So this is like a conical pendulum. You will see something like this on the test, and so it's pretty good to see how it works out as it is. Now this can work either if the pendulum is down like this, or it could be, because I showed you guys, or I didn't show you. You saw an example of something being swung around the head. In reality, that's actually an upside down conical pendulum, so this will still apply to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it step by step. We're going to start with a free body diagram. We're going to look at how many forces are acting on the pig. We're going to break those forces into force components and see which ones are actually pointing towards the center of the circle. And then we'll look at theta and Ft. Okay. Fair warning, I might have to pause if my baby wakes up. She's napping right now. Again, this is actually done on the same day I did another video, so you'll hear me say that at another time. And if my dog barks, I apologize as well. But let's go ahead and break this down. So we're going to start with step number 1, which is our FBD. It's always our first step. So I'm going to start with a couple forces. So there's a force along a string, so you can assume that's tension. And then there's something pulling the pig down, and that's gravity. Okay? So far, so good. So that's our basic FBD. Number 2 is our force components. Okay, so I'm going to break down FT. I'm going to break FT into FTX and FTY, and because of geometry, this angle here is theta, and this angle we're going to call phi. Okay, so that one's theta. Now, if we look at this, we're trying to figure out which forces are pointing towards the center of the circle, which the quick answer to that is, so the force pointing towards the center of the circle is FTX. Okay? Now let's look at what that is in terms of component pieces. So FTX is equal to FT sine theta. Yep, no, it's not cosine because it's what the angle sees. Then FTY is FT cosine theta. Alright, so let's also look at things. So we have FC is FTX, we have FTY is equal to FG. Okay, the reason we know that is because it's not accelerating up and down, it's in equilibrium. That sound actually wasn't my dog. That's weird for once. Alright. Find theta. So, let's look at what we have. Ft sine theta equals Ft, and Ft cosine theta is equal to Fc. Okay? So, back to that in a second. We also know that F can be equal to FG squared plus FC squared words. How do we know that? Because those are two component pieces. Okay? So the next thing, let's have some fun with this. So I'm going to divide FG by FC. And I get Ft sine theta over Ft cosine theta, which means that Ft over Fc equals tan theta. So theta is the tan inverse of Fg over Fc. And that's all we need to do. Okay? So, double checking, make sure I got everything correct. Yeah, looks good. that's really all you need to do, is just know those different things. Now, this does hinge upon you knowing velocity. You need to know velocity is 2 pi r over t. But in class, what you're going to measure is measure r, so you'll be able to do that. Okay? Because Fc again is equal to mv squared over r. Okay? But other than that, that's all you need to do for the flying pig. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and have a great day.